Hello and welcome back to Get Great at Maths. I'm here to help you pass your maths exam, so hit that like and subscribe button. We're going to look at keywords, key formulas and how to gain top marks. So let's get ready to get great at maths. This is a question on speed, distance, time, and we're going to be looking at key formulas that you need to know to be able to help you work out either a speed, distance or time. Remember to read the question carefully so you know exactly what you have got to find, whether it's for speed, distance or time, and then you need to correct the correct formula. Now to start with, we're going to identify the key words from the question. So to start with, we've got A, 120 kilometres. We've got a speed of 80 kilometres per hour. Now note the units here are consistent. This is kilometres and this is kilometres per hour. Similarly on the next one here, so our units are consistent. Next we've got train B, also travels 120 kilometres, and this time it's going slightly slower at 50 kilometres per hour. Now the question wants us to find how many more minutes, so that's how long, how many more minutes does B travel 120 kilometres, so that's the same distance as what we've been looking at here, so comparing it to the first train, which was train A, and this is worth 4 marks. Now to be able to do this, we need to know some key facts. So first of all, our first key fact is that the word travel means we're looking at a distance. So this travels 120 kilometres. So the train A travels 120 kilometres. That means it goes a distance of 120 kilometres. How many more minutes? That is looking at a time. So how many is a time? So when it's looking at minutes, it gives you the units. So it's looking for the time. So the question wants to know how many minutes, okay, so what time, how many minutes between train B and train A? Remember, the 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes because our times we're going to be working out will be worked out in hours. And we need to give our answer in terms of minutes. So we're going to have to use this conversion of 1 hour is 60 minutes in order to be able to convert our answer in terms of minutes. Because you can see here the answer is in terms of minutes, not in terms of hours. Now to be able to answer any speed, distance, time question, you need to know the speed, distance, time triangle, where S stands for speed, D stands for distance, and T stands for time. Now we want to know how many more minutes. So we're looking for a time because minutes is a time. So if we cover up the T, that means we're left with a D and an S. Now this line in between here means divide. So my time is going to be calculated by doing the distance divided by the speed. And that is the key formula that you're going to need to use to answer these questions. Press pause, have a go at the answer, and then press play when you're ready to continue. Okay, great work everyone. Hopefully you've got an answer. Give me a big thumbs up and a smiley face if you've got the answer. So let's go through it and see what you got correct. Remember to get your purple pen ready to mark your answer. So to start with, we should be looking at train A. Now train A, we know we've got to find the time and it is the distance divided by the speed. Now my distance in the question for A was 120. My speed here is 80. So time is 120 divided by 80. Now this is a calculator paper, so you could just type this into your calculator to get an answer of 1.5. And this is in hours because I was dividing 120 kilometres divided by 180 kilometres per hour, so my units is in hours. You will need to convert this hours into minutes. Now we know that 1 hour is 60 minutes. So we've got 60 minutes plus half an hour, which is 30 minutes. So 60 plus 30 gives me 90 minutes. We're going to do the same for train B. So train B travels 120 kilometres in 50 kilometres per hour. So we're going to do 120 divided by 50. This will give you a mark for dividing your distance by your speed. That will give you 2.4. You could type that in on your calculator. So working out the time in hours, that gives you 1 mark as well. I then need to convert this hours into minutes. Now we know 1 hour is 60 minutes. So if I times my 2.4 by 60, that will tell me how many minutes I've got, which is equivalent to 144 minutes for your 3rd mark. To get the last mark of this question, we need to answer the question which says how many more minutes? Train B than train A. So here is train B, 144 minutes. Train A, 90 minutes. How many more minutes? That means subtract. So to do that, all I have to do is 144 take away 90. Again, you allow the calculator, which will give you 54 for 1 mark. Remember to write your answer on the dotted line. Use your purple pen to mark your answer, give yourself a big tick if you got it correct. Well done, guys. The mark scheme on this question showed that there were 4 marks available. NFWW means not for wrong working. So if you got the answer 54 without showing any working out that was correct, you will not get the marks. Over here, we've got some method marks. So B3 is 3 marks if you got 90 and 144 minutes. B2 for getting 90 or 144 or in terms of hours. And an M1, it's another method mark for doing time is distance divided by speed. There where you're getting your method marks for this question. If you want to hear a video on something specific, please just comment below and let me know what you would like to hear your video on next. Thanks. If you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment below to let me know what you would like to see in my next video. See you next time.